Well, hi guys, welcome to another video from Overbite Gaming. Today we're doing a little bit of a first impression-y reaction to Death Stranding. I am Majestic Snare, bringing you some dulcet tones. And this is probably the closest thing you'll see to one of those babies that is in Death Stranding, both in mental age.
I like the harmonica.
So we've just watched kind of like 40 minutes of Japanese commentated
Death Stranding gameplay.
And we wanted to give you our impression of it. Where to start? I don't know where to start. I really don't.
Boring as fuck. That's where to start.
Now, when we had the initial teaser trailer that came out, well, probably years ago now, of sort of showing some weird beachy scene, weird handprints, demonic monsters, and kind of this weird backpack with a baby on it. We're like, okay, it's Hideo Kojima, it's going to be weird. But the gameplay we got shown had very small elements of that. Most of it was just carrying boxes.
Yeah, and managing your backpack outlay.
With terrible menus like that. They're just an eyesore. They're not, I don't know what to make of it. I have to assume that this is like the start of the game, not giving too much away. And they can show you the mechanics rather than the actual, like, oh, look how good it is because of X.
Yeah, but it just looks like it's full of busy work. None of it's fun.
There's no payoff, as I said to you.
Yeah.
You're doing all this inventory management, small kind of... There's a bit where you bathe in somewhere and then put a sign down to say there's a bathing spot here. But the water looks a bit weird.
Yeah, he was kind of dimpling it with his elbows.
Yeah, like weird surface tension shit. That looks a bit strange. But also, it was the fact you're just in this hazardous environment and you take all your clothes off and sit in a pool of water with the baby in a bottle.
I'm not sure what the point of bathing the baby when he's in a bottle.
So, I mean, maybe it'll be good, but at the moment it looks utter tripe, if I'm honest. It doesn't look like it's going to be... it'll be, like I said to you, I think it's going to probably review at a medium to high score because it's Hideo Kojima and it's a bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, I've stopped giving Hideo 3 passes since Metal Gear Solid 5 because I didn't like that. It felt like when it went open world, like it was just too much boringness for me.
Too vapid.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It has the same hallmark as this one, except that was mainly in deserts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to know how it fits together because it might be some amazingly immersive narrative that goes along with it, and it's really engaging, and the performance of the characters will be great, and some things will be good. But I'm worried it hasn't even got the hype that Red Dead Redemption had, and that's got a similar feel of there's lots of busy work involved in that.
I don't think the whole bunch has got the hype that Red Dead did, to be fair. I mean, come on, that was like the most eagerly awaited game in the history of the world ever.
Yeah, it was. And it's kind of I don't know. Honestly, if I was going to review it or give it a score, like of my anticipation and what I think of the quality of the game's going to be, it's going to be a 5.
5, that's a bit generous. I was thinking like a 2 or 3.
But then again, I haven't had hands-on experience. It might blow me away.
No, I mean that's the rub, isn't it? I mean, we've seen someone else play it, and obviously Hideo is well. He wasn't playing it; he was commentating footage.
Okay.
But obviously that was designed to show you all the little minutiae. And look how clever we are. You have to change your boots when they get fucked up.
Yeah, after about 7 steps. Bit of exaggeration, but it did feel like they were a bit quick.
Yeah.
And also, there's like the whole thing with there was a small battle scene where the character is going into like a camp and tries to steal something and then gets spotted, and then he just starts sprinting away after having a bit of a fight. Not anything lethal, but he just runs like a fucking gazelle like across the plains, and then suddenly they stop chasing him, and I'm like, he hasn't got around a corner or anything.
No, and they did have a car, which was like one of my bugbears. I'm like, why doesn't he have like a vehicle? He's got like this backpack that is bigger than any mortal man should be able to carry.
Yeah, that looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Why don't you have a car that you could put that in the boot? Sorry, the trunk.
But I think one of the biggest problems this game is going to have is you have the really actiony bits of which we did see in the game where he's fighting like a big monster, and obviously fighting with the bolas gun thing he had in the camp that he was stealing stuff from, or trying to, we think. And then you have all this kind of minutiae, as you said, going across, traversing terrain and abseiling and
peeing and washing and taking care of his feet
and harmonica and sleeping and shit. Those things don't go together in terms of experience that people are looking for. If you want the action stuff, it's there, but how much of it is there, I don't know. It looks like 90% is going to be the other stuff.
Yeah, and it's in like the other stuff is very sort of almost Sims in that you're taking care of his needs.
Yeah.
But like the Sims is fun because you can make him fuck all everybody.
Well, we don't know. Maybe it clearly looks like he's going to have some fuckable interest in this
with
game.
Fragile. Well, I mean, wasn't it? What was Kojima naming his women?
Emily.
Yes, and it's the United Cities of America,
which is known as a state, but you know. And there's a picture of the well, in the second video we watched of the White House, the Oval Office, and his company name and his surname is emblazoned on the floor. So what kind of position, if he's going to be the entitled white dude that saves the day, it's going to be not going
it's
down
about
well.
Connecting stuff, so that's why it's bridges, it's so deep.
But I still don't understand the connection or how these baby bottle things that have got a baby in them work, where they've come from. We wouldn't get that from a gameplay trailer, especially not in the second language.
Well, we did watch a second video which attempted to explain things, and apparently they allow you to see these invisible creatures that are stalking you, or at least are able to detect them for you.
I mean, I like the fact it's a new franchise of game and it's not just a sequel. I think we need to recognise that, but it seems to come at a cost. But we'll see. We'll see when it comes out in November the 8th, I think it is.
Yeah, because when I saw that first trailer, the only things that I took away from it was, there's Mads Mikkelsen. There's Guillermo del Toro. There's Reedus. And Norman, thank you. Doesn't seem like a Norman, I just he has a bit of a rat face. But that was the thing, and it was weird. And that I'm like, and a baby in a bottle. And that was it. And I was like, I'm not really hyped for this, but everybody else is losing their shit.
It's just because Hideo's doing a game without Konami. It's as simple as that. Yeah,
it kind of makes me wonder whether that's a good thing. You know, it seems like Konami standing on his face actually like stopped him from like doing shit like this.
Maybe, but who knows? Who knows the interaction between those two entities? But it'll be the proof is in the pudding situation for me. When the game comes out, I will buy it. I will play it. Maybe we'll do a review because you don't really want to play it.
I really don't want to have to fucking buy this game. Unless it's like I'm completely wrong about it and I have to like look at other people's reviews in order to judge that.
But what I will say is it's one of the few times on this channel that we've actually both sat there and gone, what the fuck is this? And had a very similar experience and feeling of a game. Usually we do have very differing views on games.
Yeah, he likes terrible games.
And you really love shit. I just think that we might have a similar view of this game anyway, that we'll both go or whatever.
That was wandering around for 7 hours and I turned it off.
Yeah. If it is a walking simulator with a bit of abseiling, it's not going to be good. If it's basically Postman Pat but violent, it's not going to be good.
Well, it's going to be a Kevin Costner movie.
That was The Postman.
The Postman, yes.
Well, I don't know what you guys think if you've seen the gameplay already. There's been lots of people talking about it and I've avoided most of it so we could watch it fresh, have our own opinions. But I don't know what you guys think. Let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, it has divided the internet. I mean, it seems like half of the people are really excited for it and half are just like, that looks boring as fuck. We are definitely in the latter camp.
And the special edition, as you know I like my tat, is rubbish for this game. It's a pair of sunglasses, a steelbook and a soundtrack for an extra £20.
And you have to ask yourself, it's a PlayStation exclusive, so how's it going to run on a base model PlayStation?
We'll find out.
Yeah, because we both have base model PlayStations.
But yeah, let us know what you think, guys. I don't know if there's anything else to mention about the gameplay.
Not really. It just looked like busy work, the game, to me.
But it looks beautiful. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it's a looker, but like I don't really want to be fucking doing the things that are shown to be doing in the game. You know, it's not like my idea of fun. It's
No.
like,
But guys, we have videos coming out every Wednesday and Saturday, so check back then for some awesome content. And like and subscribe and all that good stuff.
yeah, and if you do subscribe, don't forget to ring that bell, because then you'll get lovely push notifications on your phone, which you mistake for your mum calling you or something.
Maybe.
But
Yeah, guys, take care of yourselves and see you again soon.
take it easy, guys.
Bye.